In this video, we will study about the work in thermodynamics. What is the work? Work is also an important parameter. So let us take a cylinder like this, and it is two ways we are giving energy. One is by heating it, okay, with a flame, and by applying pressure, okay. So by doing this, what we are doing, the internal energy of this is varying, okay. By doing work, we will change the internal energy of the system, okay. There are two ways of changing the internal energy of the system. That is, put a, like it I already described, put a cylinder, or take a cylinder, and then and heat it or bring it closer to a hot body, so that a temperature will flow from higher value to a lower value. Assume this is lower value. It will flow from here to here. It will get heated up and the internal energy will vary. That is the way we do work and then increase the internal energy. Similarly, suppose if you release this or put some more weight and then you bring it down, okay, then what happens? You are increasing the pressure, so the internal energy also will increase, okay. Pushing a piston down to do the work, it is similar to by heating it up, okay. So in both the cases, what we are doing, we are increasing the internal energy, okay. One more thing we should remember is, this is what I described is increasing the energy. You can decrease it also. Suppose if the temperature outside is cold, heat can flow from here to here, and similarly the case with the pressure also, okay. So let us write some of the points which we understood now. Remember, both these could happen in the reverse direction. Then another important statement is, heat is the energy in transit. So heat, whenever we talk about heat, it is energy, but it is in transit. It's flowing from higher temperature to the lower temperature. Always we have to think like that only when we tell about heat. Okay, then another important thing is the state of a thermodynamic system is characterized by its internal energy, not heat. So we should never say heat. So some of the statements what we make, whether it is correct or not, we will see. A gas in a system or a gas in a state has a certain amount of heat. This is not correct, okay. Heat is only energy in transit. A gas in a state has a certain amount of internal energy. This is correct, okay. Similarly, a gas in a given state has a certain amount of work. No. A certain amount of work was done by the system. This is the correct statement, okay. We have to work, always we should represent like this, not this way. So in effect, A certain amount of heat is supplied to a system is correct. A certain amount of work was done by the system is correct. Okay. So these things we should know. Okay. And one more thing to remember is both heat and work in thermodynamics are not state variables. They are not state variables like pressure, temperature, and internal energy. Okay, like that. So they are only modes of energy transfer to a system resulting in change in its internal energy. Okay, of a state variable. So these two by themselves, they are not state variables. It will only give energy or take the energy out and then bring a change in the internal energy of the system. So these points to be remembered whenever we talk about work done in a thermodynamic system.